Hey guys, Steven the Thinking Person here. I was going to wait to do this vlog until I got my headphones and my, the replacement ones I bought off Amazon, but my mom let me use her computer, and the microphone is sufficiently loud enough for me to do my vlog now, so let's get it done. First question is from Sentimental Doll. She says, what's your favorite memory from your teen years? My favorite memory from my teen years, well, they're not really done yet. I mean, I've still got 4 more years of being a teen so I don't really have any favorite memories just yet. But I guess I have a lot of good memories from Zanga. I'm glad that I managed to find this site, and I'm glad that I made a lot of really good friends here. So it's good to be with this community, and I think my best memories from my teen years have probably come from here. What are you afraid of and why? Well, I am afraid a little bit of growing up. I mean, not so much afraid of getting out of the house, because I am looking forward to that, but afraid of taking on the responsibilities that, adults are expected to take on. Do my taxes, pay my bills, go to work, stuff like that. I'm sure I'll do okay. I'm just a little nervous about it. Beautifully Minded X wants to know, is forcibly having sex with a prostitute considered rape or shoplifting? Both? I've never had sex with a prostitute, so I don't know. Do you prefer cats or dogs? Dogs. Nothing wrong with cats, but they're a little too timid for me, a little too easily scared, and a little too... I don't know. I prefer dogs. Specifically, I prefer large dogs because you can roughhouse with them, and it seems like you can get a lot closer to them than you can with cats, but that's just me personally. I don't mind cats, but dogs all the way. I'm a dog person through and through. What is your favorite TV show? Well, it's a toss-up between The Simpsons and SpongeBob. Both of those are shows that I have watched since I was a little kid. It's only recently I started getting The Simpsons jokes, though, all the inside pop culture references. And both of those have a very strong tradition in my household, so I enjoy watching both of them. And I also have recently been watching Frasier, and that is a very, very funny show. I enjoy it a lot. And of course, The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, which I watched obsessively, like, back when I was in middle school. That is a great show. Will Smith is really funny in it. Mysterian99 asks, how important does a person have to be before they are considered assassinated instead of just murdered? Well, you generally use the term assassinated for prominent politicians or political figures, or leaders of countries. So I guess a politician would be considered assassinated, and I guess a few other important high-profile people. But I guess murdered is what you would generally use for just regular everyday folks like you and I, if we got killed by someone else. So there's your answer. Locomotive asks, do you feel lonely often or just sometimes? A funny thing about me, I don't really feel lonely, or at least in the same sense that most people feel lonely. I'm alone by myself a lot, but because I'm an Aspie and because I've never really been good with people or with, large groups or anything like that, I don't really get lonely. As long as I have maybe a companion like a dog, and as long as I can see my family every now and then, I'm usually fine. It's kind of strange, but that's sort of how I am. Ivara Barvi wants to know, what are my guilty pleasures? Well, let's see. Do I have any guilty pleasures? I watch porn every now and then, if that counts. I don't think I have any guilty pleasures. What's your favorite card game? Appropriately enough, I enjoy Solitaire a lot. It's not a card game, but I also like chess. Shimmer Body Cream says, what do I like best, coleslaw, macaroni salad, or potato salad? I haven't had any of those. Even though I'm a vegetarian, I'm an extremely picky eater, and you'd have to do a lot to convince me to try something new, and I haven't had any of those salads. My favorite TV show. I already answered that up there. Alluring Addiction wants to know, do you think it'd be awesome if Jim and I did a vlog once I get to Iowa? That would actually be pretty cool, though I think it would, just be sort of like, if you did one, it would probably be just you, fawning over Jim, saying how great he is, and he just sort of, smiling awkwardly with his arm around you. That would be kind of strange, but I'm sure, I think that's what would happen. Or it would be like Jim on camera and you down there sucking his dick. No offense, Summer, but you've already said how much you want to. Godless Liberal wants to know, what are some of your favorite religious bloggers on Zynga? Well, I normally don't read religious bloggers for obvious reasons, but if you're talking about like religious bloggers as in Zangans who are religious but who don't necessarily blog about religion a lot, there's Queen of You 188 who is like everyone's favorite Zangan. I mean, how could you not love Nanny? Jay Mallory has always been pretty. He's always been pretty nice to me, and I like talking to him when I get the chance. And those are the only ones I can think of off the top of my head. If you met Curtis in real life, what would you do or say? I would just, well, as soon as I knew he was really Leborn, I would just ask him why. I mean, these venomous, hateful things that you spew have contributed nothing positive to Zanga. In fact, they've made the whole atmosphere of Zanga much worse, and nobody likes you, nobody believes your charade anymore. Why don't you just shut down your site? You're not really well liked here, and it's really sad that you still continue to do this despite being outed as a man and an identity thief. It's sad, it really is. If Elle and I just showed up at your house unexpectedly, what would you do? Well, I'm hoping it would be at my grandparents' house, because if you showed up at my step-parents' house, they would hold on a second. I'm going to put this on hold, and I'm going to get back to your question, Godless Liberal, for a part 2.